Lost way too much speed. My best right now is a 28.3. My last was a 29.6.
Chris, you ready?
User left your channel. You were moved.
Hello, racers. Welcome to Xfinity. Race number 4 here at Phoenix. My name is Chris. I'll be your host today. Joining me in the booth here is Jamie, our broadcaster and fabulous driver there out in the field. Jamie, how you doing today? All right, some insights from a racer there. Let's go ahead and get some information on our current track out there as our racers are finishing up their practice laps here at Phoenix. Currently 78 degrees with 56% dew point, partly cloudy with 2-mile-per-hour winds. Again, we have the 3-strike penalty rule. Jamie, again, as he normally is for our Xfinity race here, is our race control for tonight. Do you want to just go over those 3 penalties real quick? Sounds great. I also want to just note that if you want to join the GCE NASCAR League, the Discord is right there. Join our Discord and we'll be happy to set you up with the process of becoming a racer. Now, while our racers are still completing the practice lap, about another minute until they finish and we can get some timings on them. Let's just talk about what happened that last race. So the last race was at Las Vegas. And it seems Eric White, the number 7 car, took the win there, leading for 55 laps, tied with his teammate at number 4, Joseph Barrow. were both leading 55 laps. So they were right behind each other that entire time. The number Joseph there, Barrow taking the fastest lap of 30.5, gaining a lot of points there for the Crimson Devils since they're both a part of that. Right, and as you just stated, the third teammate member, actually right now on the standings, it's Eric White, Joseph Barrow, and or Barrow, and then Jessica Childs. So all three of those teammates securing the top 3 points. I mean, if I'm them right now, I'm feeling pretty confident that at least one of them will be able to maintain those top 3 positions for their team. All right, our racers are currently in their qualifying lap right now. Let's go take a look at the practice results that happened a couple moments ago. As you can see, actually Andrew Clue taking the practice with a 28.1 second lap, and honestly, there's some distance between them. Barrow there coming in position 2.01 seconds, followed closely by Arugio, I think is how you pronounce it, if I'm not mistaken. Arugio. I mean, he's in P3. We haven't seen too much of him this season. He's always like he's gotten into some good positions there, but he just hasn't been able to hold them. Maybe tonight this will be his time to shine. Right. One more time. Let's go back to that race info. You can see the track there. It is a weird track, gotta say. It's very. I mean, it's not even circular. Got that little lip there at the bottom, and you can see there's like no room here for really straightaways. It's mostly turns. So those tires. All right. Those are our current race standings. We can't see positions on the track map because iRacing has a way that when they do qualifying, you can only look at one person at a time, and there's only actually 2 people out there. I just noticed I don't think I've seen this name out on the track. We got a B Dukes #2 car on your screen right now. No, that's #6 car. Wait, what? It says #2, but it's showing 6 on his car. That maybe. All right. Well, we still got a couple more minutes till qualifying is over. What we'll do is we'll go on a quick commercial break, real quick, and we'll come back and we'll have our qualifying results, and then we'll get right into the racing. So we'll see you back here in a few. All right. I'll be right back. commercial is almost done.
Oh, well, that's weird. We got 2 number 7s out there.
Yep.
Not sure what happened there.
Luckily, my program tells me it's a 2. All right, we're going back live. Welcome back, Phoenix. Welcome back to Phoenix, I should say. Currently, we are waiting for the grid, everyone to grid up. Pace car is out. Racers are starting to line up behind the pace line. Let's go ahead and take a look at our grid here for starting. P1 will be, number 4 car. We've seen this guy start in the top 1 most of the times here for GEC or NASCAR League. Barrow again, Joseph, number 4, starting P1, 28-second there for his qualifying lap. Right behind him is Clue, 22 car, followed by Dukes, White. And you can see the rest, 19, 28, and 5 car. Or not the 5 car. 5 car is talking to me. Our broadcast booth. So we got 6 cars out there. Seems Dukes might actually be a good contender here, being starting P3.
All right, looks like it's gonna be off to the races.
Quick little turnaround there, and we are waiting for green flag, which should start any second. Huh? Oh, is this a formation run?
Nope, it's gonna
there we
start
go,
right
there
here.
we go. Green flag.
All right, looks like that number
We're at
4 car
Phoenix.
got a good jump off of there, Chris. I don't know how they're gonna.
What is going on with these? You can do that? Okay, then. Ooh, that 22 tried. Yeah, the 4 went up into the 22. I don't know if the 22 just didn't give him enough room. What happened there? But 22 did hit the wall there, slowing him down a bit. As you can see, the pink car there, we'll call it the number 2, but it says 6 on this car. In P1 right now, gaining, or not gaining, but losing speed about not losing speed, but he's breaking away from the pack 1 second now in front of them. Crimson Devils following close behind in P2 and P3, the 4 and 7 car. And then Clue following close behind, and it seems that Childs and the 19 car there are a little bit further behind. We'll see if they can catch up at this short track here. Oh, 7 and 22 just collided. 22 up in the wall. Might have just spun out there, the 22. Let's see if we can see that real quick. Yeah, 22 is significantly slow. 28 making a move on the 22 car right now. I mean, so far we've seen almost like 2 incidents that the seven's been involved with. We'll have to keep an eye, make sure that that's not a trend for tonight's race here.
Yeah, that'd be Eric all day.
As you can see, some distance forming between the track here. Let's go ahead and get a track map so you guys can see. Definitely some significant distance between each car. Besides the two cars we're watching right now, the 19 and 28. 19 dipping low, hoping for something here. But just not enough speed to catch that 28 car. I wasn't saying that he was doing a bad lap. It's just right now I think he's gonna just catch that 28 a little bit more, and then he can go for that, and then he should be able to catch that 28. Back again, 19 jumping low on the 28. Can something happen here? Definitely gaining, but still not enough speed there. See by our track map, 7 and 22 and the 28 and 19 car are the only two cars really close. Battle right here, 7 and 22. 22 taking the high road here, high line over the 7. The 22 hold this position long enough on that high route, really going high here. 7 really going low. These are like extreme opposites of each other. Yeah, 22 having to settle back in behind the 7. That 28 and 19 car are neck and neck. The backfield there. Our camera not lining the switch, staying with this action here. 22 in front of 7 now. Took the low shot there on him. Seemed to have worked out. Back with our backpacks here, or the bottom pack, I should. 19 taking the lower line on the 28, looking to do something here. Can he maintain this distance? Currently holding the lead, but we'll see if the 28's got some extra speed, which it does. Taking back the position from the 19 car there. Yeah, so far having almost a almost 4-second lead here in front of the 4 car. I mean, at this point, he doesn't even really need to push anymore. He's just going to maintain, save his tires as much as he can, and then just get to that next stage. Yeah, so I don't know what just happened, but I was watching the time standings here, and in almost like 3 seconds, the number 2 and 4 car an addition of like 0.8 seconds was added. So I don't know if that number 4 car tapped the wall because he also is pretty close to that 22 car now. He might not have tapped the wall, but I wonder if he got slowed down because there was some significant time addition and the 22 caught up pretty quick to him. No cautions as of yet, so far clean racing out of everyone. 17 laps down now, 110 in total. 22 car now in front of that 4 car. But to see if some battling can go between them. 4 tapping the wall there again. 4 looking low. But that 22 just got some extra speed. Yeah, I can see that. That number 2 car, he's kind of catching up to those the back markers there, the 28 and 19 car. We'll have to see if maybe those cars go down a lap here before the stage goes out, which would not be good. On board with the 22 in second position, followed closely by number 4, but ultimately he's got a lot of distance now between them two. Seems to be pushing for the number 2 car back to the 28 and 19 battle here. This has been a consistent battle this entire time. Relatively, these racers have pretty much the same speed. That is true. The number 2 car is definitely closing in on those back cars here, the 19 and 28. We'll have to see if they go a lap down before the stage, where these 2 cars would not be ideal for them. Yep. I mean, they might get a lucky dog, which would help out, but definitely you don't want to be lapped. I don't think there's anyone that is out there trying to be lapped. A 19 car just took the low line, now has passed 28 with some good distance between the two. I don't think the 28 car has got enough speed to get past the 19 at this point, so 19 just going to hold on. P5 at the moment. That 2 car really close, as you can see on the mini map there. Almost within drafting range of the 28, 19 trying to dart away. Again, at this point, you are pushing to maintain lead lap here. Do not want to be a lap down if possible. Well, as you can see, the 6 car, we'll call him the 2 car for the rest of the race, the pink car, right behind 28 now, definitely getting some draft, so on the 28 car, this is not looking good. He's got a lot of speed, and he's shown that he's very good around this track here. Is inside pit lane right now, smoking. Wonder what happened to him. some distance between the two and himself, so maybe that could secure this stage for him, keeping him just barely at lead lap here. We'll have to see if possible. Around 26. Really good for the 19 car. That gives him an opportunity to start at least in position 4 here for the next restart, as long as he doesn't fly with the wall or do something really extraordinary. He can just maintain where he's at. Even if the 2 car passes him, he should be able to maintain that 4th position. That 2 car now closing in on the 19. Can the 19 hold him off to prevent him going down a lap? We'll have to see. That is possible. 2 right behind the 19 car now. Both of them neck and neck. Again, if I'm the 19 car, I'm fighting, but I also am not fighting too hard because I don't want to wreck him out of the race, because you know you're in last place. But I think right there, let's put the 19 car down a lap right there. So at this point, we only have 3 racers on lead lap, and that would be the 2, 22, and 4. Yep, 20 just entered the pits. Wonder what's going on with her car. Yeah, but why would you go in now and not just wait a couple more laps here till that stage goes out? Yeah, we'll have to see if that pit strategy works. Around 32. See that number 2 definitely showing strong dominance here. Seven car out of the pits, definitely showing that he's got these new tires on this 22, taking the low line and holding it. Now in front of 22, 22 up on the high road, but not enough speed. 7 now in front of 22. He's got 1 more to go. He'll be back down 1 lap at that point, but looking at where he is on that mini-map there, he's a little bit further away from that 2 car, so I don't think he's got enough time here since we're 34 laps down and only about 2 more to go till that stage comes out. Seven car looking at the 19 here. Again, 7 cars behind 2 laps, so this doesn't really hurt either of them. This is 35. And so far he showed dominance on the first stage, so I believe we'll see some stuff out of him throughout this race. Caution goes out. First stage done here at Phoenix Raceway. D Dukes, number 2 car, and number 6 Pseudo, taking first stage leader here in Phoenix. Let's go ahead and get our pit lane open with with our ticker view here. We'll keep you updated on our pits, but we are looking to do a commercial break here sooner or later, so we'll just keep an eye on who's going into the pits, and once we know, we will send you away. We'll be back. I mean, no yellows. There's been a couple hits, but everyone's been able to maintain so far. I mean, for a short track, a lot of turns, definitely tire wear is an issue here. Everyone's been holding it pretty good. Duke, Clue, and Borrow inside pit lane right now, trying to get some new tires on their car. Duke out of the pits, first out. Got a 56 pit stop there. Both other ones are still in pit lane. Clue just leaving now. Barrow, 60 seconds. A little bit longer of a pit stop. Now out of pit lane. Number 19 car, and some of these the back markers here are going to be looking to pit now if they need to. Some of them might elect to stay out because they went for those early pit stops. Couple laps more to go for our caution here. We're going to send you the commercial. We'll be back as soon as it goes green. They are. Pace car is in. We're about to go green here. Let's go back to our TV view. Couple cars. Yep, they got some lucky dogs there on the last round. There they are, pretty close. Smoking. caution out again. Oh. Oh, we were muted then. Alright, green flag here. We were muted. My apologies. Seems on that green flag, the number 7 car spun himself out, got hit, and just him being on the track, we had to call a flag to make sure the yellow here, make sure no one smashed into him because he was very slow there. You can see some smoke coming out of that 7 car. Let's jump in board, see if we can hear what's going on. Heading in the pits lane, we'll have to see what happens at this point. Definitely making some noise. On board with Eric White as he pulls into pit lane looking to fix all the damage that just happened. Eric White definitely on a fast repair there. Now heading out of pit lane. He is now a couple laps down. Only one, actually, maybe two. Got all the cars ready for the pit. For the pace car to come back out. All right. And the 28 car just got a lucky dog there, trying to get back on the lead lap. Down lead. Oh no, actually on lead lap now. So it was only down 1 lap. Question is, can that 7 get a lucky dog here? Yeah, real. Pace car going in. We're about to come to a green flag here. Back at Phoenix. Racers coming to the start line right now. 4 car trying to get that jump on the 2 car as soon as possible. Green flag going out, and now 2 car off like a rocket ship. This is really good positioning for that the 19 car there. P3, I mean, he was in the back of the pack. Now he's in 3rd position, right behind 7. He's just going to have to maintain this lead if he wants to stay up here. I don't think we lose anyone. 22 car looking high in that 19. Oh, 19 into the wall. 7 crashed into him. There's another crash here. Can they maintain? Looks like they're kind of maintained back there. Definitely some major damage in that 19 car. Yeah, it seemed on that last lap he was just going a little too high, hit the brakes, and that, I believe, 7 car or the 4 car? The 4 car was, or I forget who was behind him, but just couldn't check up because of that brake. So, little collision there. Luckily, I mean, there was no yellow. Everyone got back out. We just have to see if that 19 car goes into the pit, because I feel like he's got a lot of damage. That was easy. That was like cutting butter. Now in P2, looking at that 2 car there. Definitely Crimson Devils maintaining this Xfinity here, top 3 positions, and feeling pretty good. Even though Dukes is leading again, he's new to this series, has no points on the standings. So if these Crimson Devils can just get a couple more points here, they'll be able to maintain at least the team standing. Getting close to the 2 car there. It's we'll get some sector times going here. We'll stick on Dukes here, and we'll look at some of the sectors as it goes around, and we'll check out if Clue there is going faster at the sectors. Yeah, definitely. It seems like everyone is back to where they were at the start of the race here, very close to where they were. Guys, Eric White, who is down a lap right now, hoping he can stay out to the next yellow, and they can get another lucky dog and get back on our lead lap here. 19 staying low in that 28, but that 28's got a lot of speed. Side by side, 19 a little squirrely there, but holding his line. Coming out, rocket ship in front of 28, just overtook the 28, now in P4. Most certainly. A short track like this, you can't really pound down on the gas pedal. You're not really going full out here, if for a couple seconds possibly, but I mean, a lot of turns, tight turns. Definitely got to maintain those tires throughout this entire race, or as best as you can. You can't hold the tire the entire race, but you got to be able to get to that next. To see what he can do later on in this race. Definitely at the next stage, he'll be back in distance between those front runners, allowing him to stay up there if he can. True. I mean, nothing's really going on right now. A lot of distance between most of these cars. No battles really going on besides P1 and P2 here. But again, there's a good amount of distance between them that there's not really a close threat as of right now. Not too much to kind of commentate on right now. So we just have to wait 22 into the wall there 2 times. Definitely slowing them down a bit. Yep, leaving the pit. Yeah, but she's right now kind of behind the pits right now, you know? So I just feel like there might be an issue near the end of the race here, that maybe that pit strategy is not really going to work out. Right, but, you know, like, we're about to hit our next stage here, 68 laps, you know, 110 in total. Next stage is within a couple laps now. If you're the 28 car, you're not going in. There'd be no point to. You want to stay out, but I just feel like that you're going to be pitting way too early, like around like lap 90, and then you got 30, a lot of laps that, again, your tires are just going to start depleting even more. So. Right there, it seems that the number 2 car just passed the 19. 19 now down a lap. 22, I mean, the 19 slowing down that 22 car a bit. Letting that 2 car go past it. That was from that accident earlier. 70 laps down here at Phoenix. Laps now. And our next caution is out here at Phoenix for our next stage again, just like our first stage here. Alright, and while most of these racers are going to pit, not a lot of position changes are going to happen. We'll keep you up to date on any go-arounds, but for some lucky dogs. For right now, we're going to send you a commercial break because we got to fulfill our contractual agreement with our advertisements. We'll be back. They were on commercial. I feel like we would get deep. Whopper, 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 whopper. Yeah. I don't think so. You might have. I could check because I feel like I downloaded something. Maybe not. We're about to go back. Welcome back, Phoenix. Currently still in our formation lap here. Should be very close to our green flag. Couple more. Should be under a lap now until that pace car goes in. Most of the cars went in for a pit. Did the 19 car stay out? That is true. It was a minute and 11 seconds in that pit. Currently on lead lap though. He's just in fourth position. Pace car going in now. A couple seconds till we go green here at Phoenix. There's the 19 car now. As you can see, Bass Pro Shops. 28 car in front of him. She's down 2 laps. And our front runner is all those 4 cars right behind each other. This is going to be a Pretty crazy start here. We'll have to see if that 2 can maintain his position here that he has been doing this entire race. 22 car right beside him, and 74 following Crimson Devils. Green flag here in Phoenix. 2 car, massive start, yeah. Crimson Devils lining up right behind each other. 22 behind the 2. Car trying to get away from the pack here, trying to just get away, get that gap going between the 2 and 22. Again, that's a good strategy for now, but in the long game, no other cautions for the rest of the race unless, unfortunately, there's an accident, but you gotta save these tires the best you can. I mean, you could even go slow these couple first laps, let everyone burn their tires out, and then just wham them at the end. I mean, we are expecting them to go in one more time for pitting, but yeah, there's 2 ways you can do this. You can go all out, or you can be more sparing of your tires. Looking low, now side by side with the 2 car, looking at the front end, but unfortunately that 2 car just got more speed, staying in front. 22 not giving up though, trying to catch back that draft, to get more speed, to go for it again here at Phoenix. Looking low. Looks like the number 7 car. Car had to get towed back to the pits there. Don't know what happened there. Go ahead and get a replay while this is going on. 7 car, I feel like just disconnected. Yeah, that's that front wall for that 7 car just is not it here at that track. And like you said, this track is not sparing. Yeah, but again, even if you go in for a pit here, I mean, that's a lot of laps to do. Again, you would have to be very conscientious of your tires. And I'm talking like mid-line, go where everyone else is going. Don't even try to overtake anyone. Just wait it out to those final few laps. You're gonna have a little bit extra tires where you can start doing just a little bit more than those other cars. 28 got a lucky dog, and now gonna be on 1 lap down. Car warming up his tires, but I feel like that warming up of tires also kind of taking away some of the lifetime on that tire. I mean, not a lot, but you probably want to save as much tires as possible if you're not going to pit here. $83 down, 110. our pace car should be going in on this lap. Hopefully, speed up this process a bit. 19 car and a good opportunity here in that front pack behind one of the Crimson Devils on the lead lap. Definitely got an opportunity here. Let's see what he can do. Only 2 Crimson Devils remain in here. Unfortunately for White, he crashed out. Right, without being 20 laps down. Pace cars in, cars are side by side. We are about to restart here at Phoenix for, I believe, like the 4th or 5th time now. It seems these late games, when those tires go, that's when most of these cautions are going to come out. So this late game is probably going to be where this interesting of this race will start. Let's see if this number 2 car can get that jump. 22 right beside him, looking to get him. Green flag. 22 up high, 2 taking the low route with the 4. A lot of speed, 22 up high. Ooh, 2 car up high. It's 22. I believe this is the first time we've actually seen someone different in first place. Have we seen anyone else in P1 besides Duke this entire race? Besides at the start of the race, of course? Well, this battle between these two, this is prime opportunity for that 22 to get in front of that 2 car. We'll have to see if he can make that happen. Two right behind the 2, looking to do something, going low. Side by side here, Phoenix down low, holding that bottom line. 2 up top, gaining some speed. Still nearly side by side. 2 taking that dogleg route, which should put him in front. Oh, side by side actually. A little bit in front, holding that down low. A lot of tires gone here. 22 barely holding on here. Will the 2 retaliate, do an Uno reverse guard? We'll have to see. Still side by side, taking the lower route. 22 trying to cut him off, taking a semi-lower route, maintaining the lead ever so slightly. Side by side. 22 staying in front ever so slightly. 2 having to just retreat back and get drafted more speed. And it's true, and this 2 car keeps burning his tires, and the 22, I mean, he's kind of burning his tires, but not as much right now. Dude, down low again, looking to do something, not enough speed. 22 maintains position. 22 taking the higher route here, trying to conserve tires if he can. 2 into the wall. That's going to slow him down ever so slightly. 20 laps to go here at Phoenix. I don't know why I almost said Portland. 22, increasing that distance. Let's get on board with the 22. At least just on his car. We'll check out these sector times to see the distance or the times between them to see if the 2 car is in the green or the red. What's going on with these guys? The other cars are semi-spaced out, so there's not a worry that we'll miss some action in the process. In the wall, that's slowing him down here. 2 right behind him. 2 trying to make a move up high. 22 staying low. We can see these sectors are green for that 2 car there. And even if they are red, they're barely red. So he is moving, trying to catch that 22. Taking the low route. You can hear his tires, they're there, but they ain't holding on like they once were before, so we're seeing some tire wear now. 14 laps here to go. Back 3 there just having a lot of distance between them. The main battle right now is between that 22 and 2. Looking at 10 laps here to go. Or 11. Oh, sorry, my bad. Now 10 laps here to go. I mean, this is a good performance out of the 2 car here today. So far, he's definitely holding the bonus points for lead lap. Fastest lap here tonight is a 28.21 set by the one and only B Duke. So he's getting some bonus points here for maintaining lead the most and maintaining the fastest lap here tonight. I don't expect another fastest lap being beat here with all these older tires. 8 laps. You can see our sector times here. The reds showing a little bit more, but greens are, yeah, you can see there the reds are a little bit more than the greens, so that 22 is ever so slightly pulling away here. Let's hope this 2, if he wants this win, he's got to be pushing now. He's got to be pushing his life out, catching this 22. If you're the 22 in this position, you're kind of hoping and praying that these tires just give you that extra little grip to be able to maintain that P1 position. Ooh, 2 into the wall there. That's definitely going to slow him down. That might actually cost him the race there. As you can see by our mini map, there's a little battle here between Jay Childs and the 19 car. However, Jay Childs is down a lap, so there's not too much battling between the two. Doesn't matter who actually is in front of each other here. Nothing will change position-wise. Back on board with Dukes. At this point, if I'm Dukes, you don't have the tires to really catch him at this distance. I mean, at this point, you're just hoping that 22 car wrecks out at this point, touches that wall, slows down ever so slightly. And if you're the 22, I mean, you're just chilling. You're just making sure you don't touch the wall, give him any opportunity of slowing down, and you pretty much got this in the bag here. You can see this distance now, the 22 just gone from 2 now, barely in view. So that 22 is at a really good distance here. Probably going to take the race here unless something major happens in these last, almost 2 laps to go here, but a little under 3. We're going to switch back to our sky view here from our TV camera and just maintain a look at B Dukes here for the final couple laps. Final lap here at Phoenix. 22 car holding the lead. Yep, final lap. About a 4-second gap between them two. I mean, at this point, 22 just get past that finish line. There you have it, 22. Our race winner here. We'll have the results here momentarily of the race, and stand by as we will be doing some interviews here. Some of our racers.
Good race, everybody. Good race. Clue, if you could jump into the Discord for your interview, we'll go ahead and get you in and talk to you for a minute.
User joined your channel.
And there we have it. Did his couple burnouts now out. Here are the race results standings from tonight. You see Clue winning. Didn't hold the entire race. It was close, but Dukes maintained most of the possession here tonight. Just lost it there at the end and let the 22 take it. We just got 22 in the booth right now. Let's send it down to Jamie for the interview.
And let's see here. Alrighty then. Clue, it's Chris and Jamie up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. How y'all doing?
We're doing fairly well. Welcome back for the first week. Obviously, we missed you last week. Great to come back and to catch a win. How do you feel about taking a win home at Phoenix? It is one of the more difficult tracks that actually are out there.
I was not sure if I was ever going to be able to beat Dukes there. I mean, he put on a hell of a show for most of that race. But when I finally got around him, he tried to copy my line, and by doing that, I was watching the mirror damn near the entire time, messing up my stuff. And he hit the wall, and that's the only thing that saved me. I think if it went to the last lap there, he was going to move me out of the way. He was always close enough. But it feels great to be back. It feels great to be winning another race, catching them back up in points.
No, that is definitely good for you and your team. You are on MK Motorsports or no?
Not in the Xfinity, just in the trucks.
Okay. Well, either way, obviously we knew you had the speed to be able to do it, but with Dukes went coming out there and just blasting those first two stages out as far as he did, we had no concern that he wasn't going to take this home. So, congratulations on the surprise win to everybody, and you guys put on a hell of a show trying to compete for first and second. Some of the other guys were struggling, but they did really well trying to keep up on a very difficult track. It really, really is a difficult track, and you guys did a really an amazing job out there. And hopefully, we get to see you again in the winner's circle soon. We got the Cup race coming up soon. Not sure if you're in that, but if not, we'll see you next weekend.
I appreciate you guys, and no, I'm not in the Cup Series, but no, I appreciate you guys, and glad that we could put on a show like that. That was a lot of fun here.
Amazing. All right, Chris. We also have another driver with us today. That's going to be the number 19, Mason Arujo. Arujo did an amazing job today. No incidents on his part except for that little braking issue that he had towards the beginning. Other than that, really pulled out a great race for himself and did a good job for his team on pulling out as many laps as he could. And pulled out a great position on the race as well. So, Mason, how'd you feel out there? And it seemed like you really started to step into your groove towards the end of that race.
Yeah, I came into it very, very much not confident at all with this race, and it actually ended up turning out pretty good. It came in fourth. Me and Jessica Childs there were battling it out in the back of the line there quite a while. Even on the restarts, we were battling it out. She raced really well, and I think if it came down to having at least one more lap, she probably would have ended up passing me. So great race on her part, great race on everybody's part.
Well, and it's good to see you not into the pits for the final part of the race. You did a really great job of staying away from that wall. You really found your line, and I was really, really rooting to make sure that you completed your race successfully and got a good position. So great job on your part, and good job for your team, GEC Motorsports. And we look forward to seeing you in your next race.
Thank you, guys.
We got second place, Mr. Joe Barrows. Obviously, his teammate had an incident towards the end of the race and wasn't able to finish, so he had a DNF. But on Barrows' part, he did finish third. Unfortunately, not the finish I'm sure he wanted, but better than last. So, what are your feelings on the race at Phoenix today? All right, looks like we're having technical difficulties with that. With that, we're going to go ahead and pass it back to Chris for the end. Chris.
All right. Thank you, Jamie. Really good race out of all of our people racers today. Not too many yellows, couple, but I don't think there's any major accidents here. It was just kind of those one-offs. Besides that, we would like to thank you on behalf of GEC NASCAR League from watching our Xfinity broadcast here at Phoenix. We have another broadcast coming to you in a couple hours over again here at Phoenix for our next gen series. So stay tuned for that. I believe that live stream is starting at 9 o'clock-ish, and we will see you some other time here back for some more racing action. See you again. Later.